So we're going to look at the deals screen now, and this is probably going to be quite a long session, but it's important. There's a lot of features you can use here. Right, what have we got? We have lots of deals that come in during the day from our team. As you can see, there's a range of wholesalers and My Farmer, so retail ones. Okay, actually I'm just going to filter it. Okay, this is just a sample. These are live deals, but they're probably out of date by the time you see this. So these are suppliers. Now, where it's a wholesaler, then we don't give you the name because we are buying them from our suppliers, and we ask you to indicate how many you want, just like you did on the Telegram deals. But for now, I'll just show you that these are all deals that you can filter and do what you like with, because this is your database. When you log in and you've registered your account, we have created a copy of our central database and we feed you the data. Okay, every time you click on here, you can see that see on the top of this of your screen, because I've cut it off here, it does that spinny thing and then it comes back. So what it's actually doing is refreshing the data, and you'll get used to seeing new deals pop up here. This is just telling you that since you last refreshed, we've got, well, obviously 204 are in the database and you haven't seen any of them yet. But I've had a look at this one and this one and this one, this one. Yeah, I've done what I want to it, and I'm going to mark selected as seen. So we've now got 200 to look at. Okay, right, let's have a look at the screen. These buttons here, favorites, hidden, gated and mismatch, are global filters. If you've set something as favorite, like this one, I'm going to favorite these four. Brilliant. Okay, right then, but now I'm going to go down and I'm going to mark these. Sorry, we're going to keep this static in the next version. I'm gated on these, so I'm going to select gate. Okay, I'm not interested in some of them, so I'm going to hide them. Let's jump down here. Let's hide this one, this one, this one, and hide. By the way, we're always looking for feedback on the user interface, the buttons, because we haven't spent all our time focusing on the design. We've focused on functionality just to help you find deals. Yeah, we could tweak this all day, but we've all got businesses to run. Now then, if you do find anything as this one here, for example, this is a mismatch. We do try, but there will be mismatches because there's just so much data. Mark it as a mismatch, and that feeds it back into our central database. So hopefully we will not present that one again. Right, now then, what this means is that you can use these buttons up here. So I want to see my favorites. I should say favorites. There we go. And I want to see everything I've marked as a mismatch. There we go. And these are the ones I'm gated on. Doesn't mean to say that you're not going to come back to them. And I've hidden these for some reason, and probably because I'm not too happy to go on that listing. Now then, if you can't see anything in the screen, it might be because you've got a couple of filters on. So this is everything that's hidden and gated. But I might have some favorites where currently, I'd like to get on that listing, like Weller, for example, but I'm currently gated. So I'm going to mark this as, where am I? Gated. Okay. So if I go into favorites and I look at all my favorites that are gated, there we go. So you can see that you can combine these filters up here, and I'm sure we'll put more filters in as we get feedback and people decide what would be useful to them. So at the moment, in my favorites, I've got one that I'm gated for, and what that could mean is I'm submitting an ungating application. So I'm going to go into notes. I'm going to say I've put in an ungating application. Okay, And you could also say, let's have a look, I don't know, IP, there's a yellow IP risk or something, just to remind myself. So you could type something like, I have submitted and ungate. You see what I mean? It's a waste of time. So come up with some sort of shortcode, and then I'm going to hit save on that. Now I'm going to put a lot more information in. You can see that that's turned blue, so you can see which ones have notes in now. Now this one I'm going to put ungating. This one I'm going to put, there's an IP thing here. This one here is ungating. Okay, and you can make up other things. So the notes field goes into your database, and we can't. Well, we could see it, but it's all encrypted. We're not going to release it, and it's all protected. But what you do here is you can filter on anything that has the UG in it. I can also type in IP, tab away, and these are the ones with IP on it. So you can use these for notes, and you can filter on the notes. There we go. So let's just go through everything. You have the ability to filter things and reduce the volume. So we've got 200 odd of these. You can filter on the suppliers. You can filter on the products. So the way you do filtering, if it's a text file or text entry like this, not drop down list, is you can just type the word and then move away. So parfum, for example, I want everything that's got parfum in it. Got caps lock on there. I'm tabbing away or click away, I'm clicking away, and then the filter kicks in. So there we go, parfum in there. So if you want to search for a particular ASIN, there we go. Delete that. You can filter by everything on a particular brand if you want. And if you know you're gated for them and Amazon aren't accepting anything, so I'll just click on that one as well, then you can set them all to gated. Now, if you want to reset the database for every state, you do have this red button here, but be warned, because if you've done a lot of work in deciding which ones are hidden or whatever, it will unset everything. So warning, yes, right. Okay, so now if I get rid of this, I'm going into favorites or hidden, nothing works. So just be careful when you hit that red one. Right, where there's some numbers, where there are some numbers, you can type in mathematical operators like less than or greater than or whatever. So you can see greater than 100. There we go. It's all those. These are keeper values, of course. I want the profit to be greater than £5. Greedy, but there we go. Right, over here, the Amazon link goes straight to Amazon, and it will pop up with, I'm just going to move it down so you can see it in the screen. It will pre-populate SAS with the values, okay? Now the supplier link, where it's a wholesaler, it comes up with the image, okay? If I go to, I don't know, a retailer, then the supplier link goes straight to the page. So you can use this as a sourcing tool as well. And you notice that where it's a retailer, there's no wholesale quantity box available, but where you are looking at wholesalers, then you can express your interest in something, okay? Right, that's about it for now. There are going to be some more features coming out, but this is version 1 and it's good enough to be used in anger. We've tested it, but please do let us know about any issues and we'll fix them as soon as we can.